this is Kayleen with Smart Parties. I'm back again. I'm going to show you how to make very easily chocolate covered strawberries and decorate them for an easy, quick, cost-effective way. You can do probably about, I'd say we did 30 in about maybe an hour. I can show you how to make about 20 strawberries for about $5. So take a look. Hello, this is Smart Parties. I'm Kayleen, and today we're going to do some chocolate covered strawberries. First, what you want to do is you want to rinse the strawberries out. Make sure they're kind of clean. Make sure they're room temperature. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to pat dry them and let them set and make sure they're dry. And then we're going to go melt the chocolate. I'll be right back after I get all the melted chocolate. And I will show you how to make some really cute designs, really easy way to do chocolate covered strawberries. Okay, now we got all our strawberries washed and dried. Basically I have 2 of those little mini squeeze bottles. You can get them at a craft store anywhere. Fill them about halfway full of 2 different kinds of decorating chocolate you want to do. I have on the stove a double boiler getting ready and hot to get ready to melt some chocolate. Basically all we're doing is putting the candy melts in these bottles. These will be your decorating, where you can drizzle the chocolate and decorate the strawberries after you've already dipped them. Basically you're going to fill these about halfway full, stick them in the warm water until they start melting a little. You're going to stick the whole bottle in the warm water, and then you're going to push it around to get the heat throughout all the chocolate melts so that they will melt good. So now we're going to go over to the stove and melt these and add the candy melts into the double boiler, and then we'll get to actually dipping the chocolate strawberries. Okay, now I'm over here with my double boiler, and basically we put in a whole package of candy melts and about a package and a half, so that you can get enough in there so you can dip the strawberries. What I'm going to do is basically when we fill these with the candy, I want to put them in the hot water here so we can melt these. And all you do is just kind of swoosh it around in them so it starts melting in the hot water. Take it out. And you're going to start squishing these because the heat will start melting around. And you just go back in here. This will be hot. And you just squish this to get the heat mixed in and get these candies all melted. So you keep doing that until you basically have it all nice and squished and melted in there. You won't see any more lumps inside. And then once you get all your candies in your double boiler all melted, so it's all smooth and no lumps, you want to make sure your heat's on low. Then you'll take your strawberry and then you'll just dip it in there so you get as close to the top as possible. Drop it out and then set it over here on your parchment to dry. And you'll do that on all your strawberries. Oops. Musi je były. Jak się taką słodniacę? Now what you do is you'll take the top off. Make sure you get the chocolate that comes all the way down. Then you'll come out with like the little tip. All you do is just kind of go. Just do a string design. And then just draw scraps. And that way they're nice and decorated, then they'll harden, and then they'll be good to eat. Hi, okay, now we got all of our strawberries dipped and decorated. And then now you can get these little, basically paper cups. Depending on the size, for the bigger strawberries, you'll get the bigger cups. And then for the little ones, you can have these little ones. And basically all you do is, now that they're all cooled, they just come right off. And you'll stick them in the little cup and put them on your tray to decorate. And there goes that. And then you just kind of decorate them around on your thing and set them out. And that's all there is to them. Again, this is Kayleen with Smart Parties. And tune in next time for some new ideas.